Welcome to JGod Gaming. In today's video I want to go a little bit more in depth in the Gauntlet and kind of explain the different parts on the outside. I know I did a video explaining Phase 4, which I'll link in the description and also at the top, but I want to point out kind of what you're looking for when you actually go through this particular Gauntlet as far as the raid. Some of this info actually makes sense for the Prestige raid, as I'll get to everyone knowing a specific designated role, because in the Prestige raid the main difference is people are cycling through certain rotation and job responsibilities, but it keeps it simple to know that there's 3 roles: runner, left plate, and a right plate. So the runners are going to be responsible for grabbing the orb as soon as the ad phase is over. Once you kill all the ads, a yellow bar will appear. Once the yellow bars have been killed, the runner will be able to grab the orb, go in, and give further communication. At this point in the video, you'll see that we're just waiting for the call out. So it should be dogs, and then they're going to call dogs middle. So I'm shooting the bottom of the 2 arrows, and then the runner will repeat the process for the sun. So I wait for the call out. On this particular case, it's going to be sun middle. So since I'm on the right plate, I'm going to be shooting the lower of the 2 arrows, and then the person on the dogs is going to be shooting the higher of the 2 arrows. So I jump down, get in position to melee the counselor, and then in the Prestige mode you'll see that there are some projections that appear as well. So I get back in position, they said dogs top, wait for my call out again, the runner's running through, and then as soon as they call sun, whatever it's going to be, I shoot the right arrow, the lower of the 2, then he's able to go through, get in position melee, and that's pretty much it. The orb runners are going to come out, and then they're going to slam the orb in the middle. Pretty much all that's going to be different for the second and third round when you repeat this is that the platforms will move slightly, and then the runners, actually their paths, some of the floor will drop beneath them. But other than that, it's pretty much straightforward. And then within the Prestige, only 1 person can run per time, so the same runner can't run 3 times. So you'll just alternate, and then as long as everyone knows how to do all 3 of the different positions, it's pretty straightforward. So I'm going to go ahead and skip towards the end so you can see how the running is a little bit different. So now we've done the 3 different phases of running the orb. The orb runners come in, slam the orbs, and then they get overcharged. After they're overcharged, you're going to go ahead and grab one. It's going to send you into the path of the runner. And then pretty much the 2 teams, you can be Team A, which is 1 runner, left plate, right plate. They're going to designate and skip the first and the 3rd set of rings, and the other team will skip the 2nd and 4th set of rings, so that pretty much every other set of rings you're going to be grabbing an orb. Whether you skip in the first set or grab in the first set will determine kind of which ones you're grabbing throughout. As far as running this, it's pretty straightforward, nothing crazy until you get past the 2nd ring. When the floor drops, this is really the only dangerous part, so you just got to make sure you clear that gap, and more than likely, as long as you clear that gap, everyone's going to be able to pretty much finish. And then the first people through will be able to use their res token to revive anyone that was down, so that you can reset the death timer. So you can see the first person just died. Maybe they weren't able to get their orb in time, but pretty much that's kind of what you got to do. So the main difference in the running portion for the Prestige versus the regular raid is that there's only going to be 3 orbs to grab instead of the 4. So that's why this strategy transfers over pretty well, and it's kind of the strategy to use for the Prestige. So once you slam the orb, that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. If you did enjoy the video in any kind of way, go ahead and click that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until the next time, thank you, and as always, have a great day.